This is going to be a rough. Mind you, it is 30 minutes or less, ladies and gentlemen. We have the clock up. We have the timer. Let's go. So, let's talk about it. Let's talk about Mama Bear today. Well, for the next 30 minutes or less. She was chill. She was alright. In the beginning. I mean, she was doing her thing, trying to help find a missing little girl. And then she got overly, what's the word? Hey, I fixed them. I fixed them, Disco. I fixed it. Hopefully. So, we are going to sit here and say, what are the words? She got not obsessed, but just underneath. Overly passionate about this case. Okay? To the point to where somehow her child tried to get involved with my son, even though he's been dating the same young lady since he was like fucking 12. Here, you want this too?
No, I have a whole bunch of them in there. Why is the fucking bedroom light on again?
Ask your child.
No, I'm asking you. I got up this morning, okay? And I left the bedroom. The light was off. I went and sat in my office for an hour reading. And then I was like, all right, fuck it, I'm going to lay back down for a little bit. So I go back in the bedroom and the light is on. Why?
When?
You were passed the fuck out, so I'm thinking Gibbs turned it on.
That's probably who did that. So, she got overly passionate about this one case. Now, somewhere along the lines, I don't know who did what, but they bumped heads and thought it was cute to try to get Mama Bear's child with mine. But my child has been with the same female for a while. A long while. Since he was like 13. So there was no breaking that up. Okay? I don't know why. Okay? I don't understand why you would try to insert or allow someone to insert your child with somebody else that is semi-attached to a missing girl. Well, not semi. That's attached to a missing girl's case. That's kind of odd and weird. Okay? That's kind of obsessive behavior. And throughout the few years I've known Mama Bear, she has this thing. Okay? I don't know what to call it, but she has a thing. All right? But what she needs to really understand is if you're going to go at people, produce legal proof. Legal proof. And stay on task. Don't bring their family into it. That has nothing to do with it. Because you're angry about something, take it out on the person you're mad at, not their whole family bloodline. Because a lot of people can do the same thing you're doing to another person, to you, and bring up your whole family bloodline with receipts and documentations. It's really not hard. Let's not forget about the IP addresses. Just saying. But like I said, she's doing good things on the outskirts, off of these YouTube streets. Some good things, others not so much. Some good things in real life. And I'll give her that. But doing what you're doing here on these streets is defamation of character, defaming somebody. And that's a whole bunch of court work I really don't want to deal with. But you have screamed to the top of the mountains that you have filed police reports on a laundry list of people, that you have documentation of these so-called police reports. Well, I'm going to have to call your bluff because if you don't have paperwork, I don't want to see it. I don't believe you. If you don't have hard copy factual proof, then I'll tell you why. What the fuck? Oh, was there any mail?
I didn't check it.
Oh, so stop saying you got this and that, because you know what? All you have is public information, discrediting people, no receipts for these claims of court documents that you went out and put on everybody. There's no proof of that anywhere. None. Okay?
Here's a coupon.
What's the coupon for? Fuck, give a shit about that. So, okay? So, where is it? So, did you really file this paperwork, or are you just saying that to get a rise out of people? Because you see, I was kind enough to allow you into my life, allow you to get to know my family. You just turn around and run your mouth about them. See, that's what you've been doing. But I haven't said one negative thing on you. Okay? Not one. Then you want to go and take your dossier of public knowledge and give it to other people to have them come after me because you're angry, I don't know, sexually frustrated, something, wild hair up your ass, and it's not understood why. How about this? How about the hard question? What other cases are you involved in? Because if you go look through mine, I'm involved in quite a few other cases. What other, why would you even allow your child to get involved? Why would you betray, be sneaky, and there was another word on the tip of my tongue. Be mischievous. No, that's not the word. Sneaky. And screenshot all your conversations you ever had with anybody. Now, I treated you as a friend. I helped you monetize your channel because I walked you through helping you do that. I treated you as a person. And now that you got a wild hair up your ass, I'm the bad guy. Now, I want to know what this hair is. What the tissue really is. Are you upset because we were talking about somebody that inserted herself into the Wells case and you didn't get first picks? Are you upset that I didn't yell at Lips to stop getting loud with Remain on my live? Are you upset that I conversate with these women more than you? I mean, I'm not quite understanding why you're pissy, but it's quite okay, because the hard question is, can you produce legal copies of these so-called police reports you have on us. Hard copy means paper. Something that cannot. Hard copy means paper. Legal means came straight from the Popo office. So it cannot be doctored, cannot be AI generated, cannot be photoshopped. Okay? So hard, legal copies. Not pictures. Because they can be doctored. Welcome to 21. That is for tomorrow, Lips. Please stay on point. Thank you. So, 12 minutes. But again, knowing what you're doing outside of YouTube is good in some aspects. Why put that in jeopardy over your wild hair up your ass? You're doing good. From the last I talked to you, you were doing good. On the outskirts of YouTube. You were doing good things. And now you're putting it in jeopardy because of a wild hair up your ass. I get it. We all get pissed off. We all get, upset with one another. But to do what you're doing is way beyond. And if I really wanted to, I could legally get you to stop. But that would mean I'd actually have to give a flying fuck about half the shit you're saying. And I don't. The only thing you're pulling up is nothing on me. A whole bunch of shit other people have done, and not me. You want to come at me? You come at me. But let me know when you find something other than what I did in 2010. Okay? Because I'm telling you, there was a hell of a lot more before that, and there was a couple few after that. So these dossiers that you are sending out to these other creators to come at me for, you might want to just stick to me and do me. Because me, I'm a bad enough asshole in myself. Considering I've always been by your side, unlike her who is constantly throwing. I'm always under the bus because I'm an easy target. That's what it is. I know I'm an easy target. I don't make it hard for me not to be one. But this list, Andrew's list, is my opinions, my hard questions on everybody I have interacted with here on YouTube in the last 4 years. Some may still be around. Some may not be. Some may be just mods. Some may be older mods. Some may not even be a mod or just somebody in my chat. But my personal opinion, you can dislike me all you want. You can call me Pandrew, you can call me Scamdrew, you can call me whatever the fuck you want. Just don't call me late for dinner because I'm the motherfucker that cooks in this bitch. Okay? But again, Mama Bear, that wild hair, might want to pull it all the way up out your ass. Okay? Because ain't nobody doing nothing to you but you. What any of these other people, creators, subs, mods, say about you, that's their opinion on you. I never once said it was mine. Whatever they say is on them. Oh, well, it was done and said on your channel. Okay, and 90% of the time, people know I have no control over my panel. I have no control over my channel when I do lives debating on this topic. Chat will go ham or panel will go ham. But this is Andrew's 30 minutes or less list. Okay? That's what it is. Now, I'll sit here and I will wait for a rebuttal. For a response to gain yourself another 30 minutes or less on my channel, you would have to produce a video or a live, and that's about it. Your own. So you get the creative credit, you get the likes, you get the subs, the donos, and the revenue from it. Okay? So, I didn't even look. Did I have more hair back then? AB's going live, so I'm going to take. So, I know he's live. I know he is. So, Mama Bear, like I said, I'm not going to deal with your posts, reposts, or any of that. I'm asking for hard proof of the copies of the so-called charges and whatnot you pressed on all of us, or whatever you got going on. And I would like an explanation why you decided it was okay to get a hair up your ass and blame me for everything. And I would also like definitive proof that I said one negative thing to you in the last 3 fucking weeks other than fuck you, you're a cunt, and suck my dick. And I would also like to understand why you allowed your minor child at the time, to get involved in it to try to get involved with my son and to get involved in a missing girl's case. Those are the hard questions. But seeing as I have nothing else to say about this woman at this current moment in time, we are going to end this. Much love. I'll see you all tomorrow for the next. But trust, there will be more. Oh, yes, there will be more. Much, much love. I am out.